What's up, MP?
Please text the word "terrible" along with your issue and keep location to 55555. A member of our decorations team will respond immediately. Tonight's basketball association and the Minnesota Timberwolves are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to avoid the energy behavior such as fighting, surrender, using the proper language or gestures, entering the court, or adjusting play. Spectators engaged in such behavior are subject to infections from the ring. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest hospital, security, or Timberwolves fans, our Timberwolves dance team coaches in the way of all postseason. Come to the game, and all fans and tickets will receive a Timberwolves.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Christie is out there with Irving, and it's Davis at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Take a look at the Timberwolves. Coming off a sweep in their last series, you better believe they'll be prepared for these conference finals.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out of the gates. Some teams benefit from the long layoff. Some can get off to a slow start. I'm sure they did everything they could in their preparation to be ready to go. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Here's Christie. And on the way from Irving for 3. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Curry attacking, and the dunk by MP. And you talk about audacious. MP going on camera to guarantee not only a win in these conference finals, but a sweep. Holy smoke.
In all my years, I have never heard someone guarantee a sweep. This could be a watershed moment for MP if he pulls this off. But the odds still against him. There's a good chance he ends up looking foolish.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Irving against Curry. Gobert. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now Randall following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And it's MP with the three. MP's got 8 points.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
And now Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And here's Irving following Julius Randle's three.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Curry with the bucket.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Here's Davis, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Curry passes to Gobert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Max Christie. A free throw drops for Gobert.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Now, here is Russell. And that one's good by Davis.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Minnesota with the ball. 10-point lead. MP passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Over in the corner, Washington. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 11. Randall, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Mavericks trail by 13. Irving for three. Gobert pulls it in.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Edwards kicks to MP. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And then for Dallas, Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Dante Exum in for Kyrie Irving.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Timberwolves leading by 13. MP deciding where to go with it. And Reed throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
The Mavericks are gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. 51 seconds left in the first. Russell against Curry. Bounce pass Davis. Here's Exum. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Timberwolves shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Randall's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardy's checked in. .35 seconds left to play in the first. Davis with a screen on MP. Russell against MP. 6 to shoot. Russell passes to Hardy. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To DiVincenzo. The 3. And it's MP with the 3. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
MP has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now, here is Russell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Conley kicks to Randall. Reed with a screen for Randall. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Lively. Reed misses.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Conley. No scoring in this one. Randall no good. And here's Russell. From past the arc. Reed with the rebound. Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside, Russell. Back to Marshall. From deep, Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. A three for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Williams. Back to Marshall. Pass to Lively. Williams in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. Reed with the defensive effort. And stolen by Williams. Russell inside. He's against Reed. Now Williams. Lively the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Russell. Good substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Curry subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Jarek Lively. Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. Max Christie, he's checked in for Williams. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Oklahoma City was all business. He ended up with 58 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights-out shooting ability.
Count it. Good. Curry's got 16.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
There's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Curry against Irving. Lets it go with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Curry passes to Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
There's 1:17 left here in the second. Nobody near Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense is just helpless against that shot. Kyrie has mastered the pull-up jumper.
That's good from Randall on the assist by Curry.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Washington finds Christie. Dallas moving it around. Drills it from outside.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Timberwolves leading by 19. MP right side. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Irving passes to Davis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Curry. 16 points for him.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Irving looking over the floor. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 9 points.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Timberwolves ahead, up 19. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Curry has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Minnesota leading by 19. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. Christie is out there with Irving, and it's Davis at the 5.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. And then Washington with the dunk.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
It's deflected. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. A rebound by Washington.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Davis gets it to go.
What a dominant force inside. There are few guys who can slow Davis down when he's that close to the hoop.
Irving against Curry. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Curry's got 18 points.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Off target with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, really right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Here's Christie. Still scoreless. And here's Washington outside. McDaniels against Irving. To the middle. Thompson with it. He's got 9. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Yep, that one goes. And it's now 22 points for MP.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And on the way from Irving for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. The three from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And here's Irving. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Davis. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by MP over Irving. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dallas calls timeout. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooter. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. MP is second.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Good defense by MP.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Thompson, following the miss by MP. Irving for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in. Irving against Curry. They could use a bucket. And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside. Irving's got 11 points.
Look, Kyrie Irving has the ball in his hands. You expect something special.
Curry passes to Randle. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Davis. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go. Nice pass ahead. He created an easy transition bucket.
Now here's Irving. He's got 11. Pass to Davis. Lively a screen on Randle. Inside. Now Christie. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. MP passes to Randle, and the shot is good. 17 points for Julius Randle.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Irving kicks to Davis. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Oh, the lob to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hand.
Here's Irving. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Christie. From downtown, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Christie. Christie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Randall, a screen on Irving. Curry finds Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And a deep three from Russell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication. Checked in for Mike Conley. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Exum. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Curry. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now Irving. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Curry, and MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Lively sets a screen for Irving. Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. MP outside. Ingles with a screen on Russell. MP dishes to Ingles. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his third foul so far. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Reid with a screen for Curry. To the inside. Reid kicks to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. No good on the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. No coverage that time.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Miller with a screen on Russell. Curry passes to Miller. And Reid has it in the corner. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Let's go. And he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he is lighting it up tonight. Irving showing us a little bit of everything.
Lobbed up there for Miller. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Down low. Davis kicks to Irving. They get it back. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Yes, that goes in.
That's a great decision by MP. Moving the basketball, a really good sign as he continues to develop his game.
Irving drives in, shoots over DiVincenzo. That doesn't go in either for Irving. MP passed another possession, another assist.
He's now tied for the third most single-game assists in postseason history.
And Greg, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, he has been terrific. His playmaking has been right on. And it's Russell missing. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Miller with a screen on Russell. Curry passes to Miller. And again, another assist.
And his passing continues to be the story. He's got the defense in the palm of his hands.
And Greg, he's now tied for the second most assists in a single game in playoff history. Minnesota making a switch here. Shannon's checked in. And then for Dallas, Klay Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. Christie subbed in for Russell. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Reed with the block.
And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Pass to Shannon. A 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 36.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. MP outside to the paint. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, the momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with a video you posted guaranteeing a sweep. How did that affect you guys tonight?
Some guys had an issue with what I said, but we handled it internally and moved forward. We're stronger than we've ever been, and we feel good about how we're playing right now. We just got to keep our foot on the gas.
Love to hear that, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.